with KG Tropicals, and I'm here today to share with you the hardscape I did for my super special tank and my super secret fish I'll be putting in here in the very near future. So let's get started. Brittany, you gotta look.
You know what? I'm happy.
This is a project that I've been doing research on for several months. I wanted to make sure that I did everything right as far as the wood goes, the hardscape goes, the rocks I collected, the substrate I used, the plants I put in it. Everything had to be perfect because there's a certain fish that I plan on putting in here and it has to be perfect for them. If you've been watching KG Tropicals for a while, you know I like to shop. I love shopping for fish stuff. I like to shop for fish tanks, I like to shop for decorations, I like to shop for fish. So this was fun, piecing this tank together, and how I was going to scape this tank was a lot of fun, and it wasn't something that I just decided to do and went and did it. No, this took several months for me to put together. Several different books that I read, and I'm gonna be honest, I went by a lot of dinner lay books. I really like how certain people scape their tanks, and I got some ideas from there. A lot of shopping. I had to go to several mom and pop stores. I collected different driftwoods of all sizes because you can't always find the right size and the perfect piece at every single store. Sometimes you have to go to several different ones, and that's what I had to do. Like I said, I had to do a lot of research. It's not something that I just jumped into and decided this is what I'm going to do today. I spent so much time just trying to decide on substrate. As far as substrate goes, I decided I was going to use pool sand just to get things started. So when I started scaping the tank, I used several bags of pool sand. Honestly, I can't even remember how many. It was like 5 or 6 or 7. So I used the pool sand to add some depth in the tank so I could put the driftwood and the rocks around it and start building a hardscape. As far as the stone I used, I decided to use the dragon stone. We already had several pieces that we had brought back from the aquatic experience last year, so I just had to add a few more pieces, and I was very lucky to find those at the first place I went to. So I moved things around so many times. This project took me hours. John, he was very sweet, and he sat around and he watched me do it, and anytime I needed a hand, he would be there to help me. I'm gonna give him credit for one other thing, but I'm not gonna do that yet. got the rocks and the driftwood exactly where I wanted it and had it exactly the way I could picture it in my head with my plants, I decided to go ahead and add a little bit of gravel. I ended up having 2 different paths in my Scape instead of the one that I had originally planned on having. So thanks to John, I have a cute little path that goes underneath the driftwood over here. Picking out all of the driftwood and all of the rocks, I had to keep in mind the kind of plants I wanted to stick in the tank as well. And I wanted to make sure that I got the right sizes as far as the rocks go and the right sizes as far as the driftwood goes, because it was going to make a huge difference with the plants that I had in mind. The reason why I decided on this look was because I wanted to keep things natural. I wanted things to look unique, beautiful, and just different than anybody else, but at the same time, not gaudy and not over the top. So that's why I decided to do things this way. Having the 2 paths, I thought those were really pretty, those are unique. A lot of times you see 1 path in a hardscape, but I have 2. So I'm so happy about that, and I'm really excited to be able to share this tank with everybody when it's all done. All done, everything's ready, and with the fish in it. That's what I'm talking about as far as being all done. That's it for the hardscape. I hope you enjoyed watching me rearrange rocks, move things around to get things exactly the way I want it for my super special tank. Next week is going to be all about unboxing the plants that I got from Aquarium Co-op and also planting those plants. They were beautiful. I can't wait to share with you all of those gorgeous plants. So if you like this video and you want to see more of what I'm going to do with this tank and what's going to end up going in this tank, then go ahead and subscribe and you can go along on the journey with me. I also have an Instagram. It's called Lisa KG Tropicals. That's it, Lisa_KG Tropicals, and John's is KG_Tropicals. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in charge of both of them.